right? Why was Alvin Bragg at the White House every week? Why was Fannie Willis and Nathan Wade at the White House every single week? Was that their jobs? Like isn't that a little bit strange? You know, like we know that Hillary paid for the dirty dossier, right? We know that Barack Obama was the one that did, the Russia hoax. First because they wanted to try and make sure my father didn't get as many votes, and then second of all because they were so embarrassed that a ragtag group of people who didn't know a damn thing about politics beat them, that they want to be able to perpetuate this narrative for a long period of time, right? They weaponized every bank. They weaponized every financial institution. They weaponized the DOJ. They spied on our campaign. Kind of forgot to mention that before.
How do you handle all of this? All the public criticism, all the attacks. How do you deal with it?
And how you do it? You fight back. You don't give up. You fight back, right? And that's this story, guys. Right? They wanted to destroy us. They wanted to bankrupt us. They wanted to have our family get separated. They wanted certainly my father to get divorced. They wanted to see us voiceless. Hence the reason we all got stripped off Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. They turned down all of our dials. It's one of the reasons you guys are as successful as you are, right? Because people are sick and tired of, they want to hear independent media versus, the nonsense that ABC and NBC and CNN and everybody else was shoveling for years. I mean, they wanted to see us dead. They wanted to see us in a jail cell. And when none of this worked, you know what they did? They tried to shoot my father, right? I became the most subpoenaed person in American history, 112 subpoenas for doing nothing wrong. I've never gotten so much as a traffic ticket, right? 91 indictments toward my father, debanked by every major financial institution in the country. They came after us like we were dogs. They raided Mar-a-Lago. They raided Melania's room. They raided Barron's room. It was the government. It was the government. It was Joe Biden. It was Merrick Garland.
You think Joe Biden is literally pulling the strings, saying like, you do this, you do that? Because I actually don't think that he was, competent enough to.
Okay, fine. So Joe Biden or the AutoPen or his underlings or Merrick Garland, who is definitely, capable enough of this. They lied. When they raided Mar-a-Lago, they said it was on behalf of NARA, National Archives. Does anybody really believe that the National Archives has enough power to tell 30 armed FBI agents to raid Mar-a-Lago and it not come from the White House?